How's that old nursery rhyme go? I know an old lady who swallowed a fly. Don't know why she swallowed the fly. Perhaps she'll die.
Yeah.
Well, I know a second dater who swallowed a fly. And who knows why he swallowed a fly? Because he's an effing animal. That's why. Because he's a maniac. And his name is Evan, and he's on the phone with us right now. And yes, Evan bit the head off a fly on his first date.
Savage.
If you're just tuning
So
in, I
gross,
need
dude.
to explain a little bit because you're probably like, what?
Yeah.
He was at dinner with his date, and there was a fly buzzing around his head, so he thought, I'm going to joke around and try to, nip at it, like how dogs do. And then he did, and he actually caught the fly.
Oh my God.
And then bit it in half, and I guess one part of the fly fell down to the table, the other one stayed in his mouth.
Oh.
He ran to the restroom, cleaned out his mouth, probably should have just jumped off the top of the building. But anyway, cleaned out his mouth, went back to the table, tried to explain it, and his date wasn't really feeling him after that. So now we're about to get her on the phone and see if he can get a redo. All right, Evan, you animal.
Yeah.
Are you ready to give her a call?
Let's do it, man.
Oh my God. I really think that your mistake wasn't the accidental fly biting. It was the calm reaction you had afterwards that made you feel more like a serial killer.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, slowly biting the head off a fly and then staring her directly in the
Yeah,
eye the whole
that's
time.
true. I didn't
That's
think of it.
pretty cold.
No, I'm not even stare her down. Oh, come on.
All right, well, I'm going to dial her phone number right now and see if we can help you out. Here we go.
Hello,
Hi, may I speak to Vanessa, please?
this is Vanessa.
Hey, Vanessa, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
What's Brooke and Jubal?
That's a good question. It's a radio show,
Okay.
okay? It airs on radio stations.
Like most radio
Yep.
shows.
Okay.
Appropriate place for it to be.
Why are you calling?
Well, I'm calling because we do a segment on our show. It's called The Second Date. That's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then don't call them back after, they can email us to get you on the phone and figure out why. And we got an email about you from a listener. His name is Evan.
Oh, that guy?
Yeah.
He's probably hard to forget.
Yep.
Yeah, he's got a thing with flies. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. We actually talked to Evan about that date where he accidentally bit a fly in half.
Oh, God, it's so gross.
Have you been referring to him as Fly Guy this whole time?
Somewhat, but I kind of don't talk about him anymore.
Yeah, it's probably a place you want to
Yeah.
bury deep, dark in your head so you don't have to think about it. He
I'll try not to remember
Yeah,
it.
yeah, he told us about your date, said that he really liked you, and he was just trying to joke around when that happened, but he understands that, it'd obviously be disgusting to sit across from somebody on a date and have them munch into an insect that they, didn't order off the menu.
Right.
And he's wondering why you're not calling him back or texting him back.
It's not so much about the fly. I mean, yeah, that's gross and whatever, but the guy is really kind of rude and full of himself. I mean, he pop culture shamed me, I guess is what you might want to say.
Pop culture shamed you?
He did tell us that he tried to tell you a Karate Kid joke and you didn't get the reference.
Right. There was some Mr. Nagi, Shaggy,
Mr. Miyagi. It's from the movie Karate Kid back in the 80s.
What's the name?
Mr. Miyagi.
Oh, that's the name. So I'm sitting in the restaurant, and it was starting to get really awkward because he was yelling at me because I haven't seen some ancient film, and he just wouldn't go on and on about it. I felt really uncomfortable. It really was making me feel bad.
As it should. No person should be on a date and be made to feel stupid. He was so condescending.
And I'm thinking, this is supposed to be a nice romantic date, and this guy is just sitting here grilling me about these 80s movies and the fact that I didn't see them, and it made me feel bad.
Yeah, I have seen people treat other people as really stupid when they don't get pop culture references.
Yeah, I really take offense to that, and it didn't just stop with that one movie. He kept making other references, Beverly Hills Cop was another one. I don't remember that one.
Okay, I want to shame you right now because that was a great movie series.
I don't remember.
Yeah, now I'm
anything about
mad.
it either. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's so old. I have no interest in seeing these movies, and you know what? I don't even think they're probably funny either. So
Not funny?
Uh-oh.
Are you out of your mind? What do you mean not funny? They're hilarious.
But yeah, Evan, hang on a second. Vanessa, that's Evan. He's actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you. And usually you're supposed to wait until I bring you into the conversation,
Yes.
but apparently Evan couldn't wait.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but just like, I don't get this. Like, how can you, like, A, not know that many of them, and B,
Oh my God,
like,
here we go again. Why is it a law or something? I'm supposed to know all
it's
these
not a
things.
law. I'm just, like, shocked, and it's just, I don't know. Like, obviously, I'm sure
Get
there's things,
over
like, I don't
yourself.
know about your world that you'd be like, oh, come on. I mean, I'm not trying to, like, make you feel bad. It's just, like...
You are making me feel bad.
Well, I'm
you are-
sorry.
Oh, that sounded sincere.
Wow.
That sounded real sincere. Wow.
I mean, I'm really not. It's just, like...
Yeah, I got that. I was also being sarcastic.
You're posting a judgment on me. You are. You're being very judgmental. Oh, wow, I can't believe this person did. So it's all the world according to Evan. It's like, you don't have room for another person for a relationship if this is the way you're going to behave.
Well, I mean, if you watch the movies, you'd change your mind.
Evan, why are you so hung up on comedies and films from the late 80s, early 90s?
I'm not hung up on them. I've seen other movies since then, but, like, those are just gems of cinema.
Evan, come on. I mean, they're just movies. Don't you think you're overreacting?
These are classic movies that you just need to see, like, just as a person growing up in America. Like, and yeah, if you were, like, 2 or whatever when they came out, then, like, go rent them or whatever and watch them.
Are you really this fired up about it, Evan?
Movie buff.
I mean, I'm sorry, but who doesn't know Back to the Future?
Probably a lot of people.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm married to one, actually.
Really?
Yeah, he literally every pop culture reference is lost to my husband, and guess what? I can still love him.
I'm sure it really bugs you, doesn't it?
It doesn't at all, but he does miss a lot of jokes because of it. I will say that.
See?
Vanessa, are you still there?
This is just so ridiculous. Evan, do you know it was actually a date, and you really weren't treating me right. So a little advice to your future dates, don't be so judgmental if somebody doesn't remember or know of all the movies in your arsenal that you insist that they know in order to be an American. I mean, it's crazy.
It's not like all of them, but those are in anybody's basic.
Oh my God,
movie
I gotta go.
repertoire. Come on.
I don't want to talk to you. I don't care about your damn movies and whoever karates and police movies and whatever the hell it is, all right?
Just one question. Tell me you've seen Home Alone.
No, I haven't.
Oh my God, what the
Now I'm losing it.
Yeah, that's it.
Macaulay Culkin? The-
Okay, Evan, I'm out.
You're living a broken life, Vanessa.
I think she hung up.
Hello, Vanessa. Did you hang up? Yeah, I think so. Evan, are you still there? Or did you hang up too? Now are you pissed
Yeah,
about
no,
that?
I'm,
Hang on.
I'm here, man. Yeah.
Well, Evan, I have to ask anyway, even though she hung up. Vanessa, would you like to go on a second date with Evan? We will pay for it. No, thank you, sir. Sorry, Evan. She said no. If you didn't hear that.
Well, fine. I don't want to go out with you anyway, you shut in.
I'm so
Okay.
sorry you had to go out with that psycho.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Dude, Evan, why wouldn't you use that as like an opening to say, hey, that's awesome you haven't seen those. I can watch them with you next time.
I mean, I started out that way, but after like the first one or two where she's like, yeah, I don't know about that. Weren't the 80s a long time ago? Like, just that crap? Like, that was it just fired me up, man. Like,
I couldn't tell.
I can tell.
Yeah.
You hide it well.
you don't know those movies? That's like the same as not knowing that Bill Clinton was president and that he got a in the office.
I don't think so.
Explain to me that you don't know that.
Wait, what? That happened, Evan? I had no idea. We've done a lot of second dates where someone's tried to joke around and it's gone really bad, but I don't think anything is worse than today's. A dude named Evan is on the phone for a second date and his joke went really, really bad.
Oh, no.
What's up, Evan? How are you?
Hey, I'm doing better now.
Congratulations on the biggest joke fail in a second date we've had so far. So good
Really?
work.
Yeah, you're welcome.
All
I
right.
can't even imagine what you're joking about, like dead puppies.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we have some class where, we're not crazy.
There was death involved, though. We'll get to that in just a second.
Okay.
But first, tell us about the girl you want to call today. What's her name?
Vanessa,
Vanessa.
Okay.
All right. And where did you meet Vanessa?
just off of a dating site.
Okay.
How are you feeling going into this date?
Oh, I was feeling great. There was some initial chemistry, just kind of chatting online back and forth and talking on the phone a bit. And when I saw her picture, she has the most real lips I've ever seen. I don't know if that makes any sense when I say that.
Not really.
Not really.
I mean, I just picture like anti-Kardashian lip, but that's all.
I mean, it's just like there's just way too much plastic surgery out there,
Yeah.
I think, on the street.
There's a lot of big fake lips, big fake butts out there. All right. So you liked her real lips. Did you like anything else about her?
I mean, you know, everything was working for me. She was a great conversationalist for sure, but unfortunately the conversation got interrupted. So we're at this open air restaurant, and they have little bits of bread and olive oil and Parmesan cheese you can kind of dip in and whatnot.
Ooh, that always means it's a fancy place.
Yeah,
If you're dipping bread in olive oil, you know you're paying a little bit more.
Nice.
And we're starting to settle in, and there's this one fly that just does not leave our table alone. And
Ugh, yeah.
at first it's like landing just here and there and like no big deal. It starts getting a little persistent and is like flying around my face a bit, like buzzing by my ear.
There's nothing more annoying than a fly that won't leave you alone.
Yeah, and they're so
Totally.
gross to me.
So while we were waiting around, I thought it would be funny if I like bit at the fly, you know, to bring a little humor in like a dog would, like, you know,
Right.
they snap at, you know?
Yeah, like the flies flying around a dog. They always try to catch it
Yeah.
with their mouth. Okay.
Bite it.
I
Yeah.
guess that'd be funny.
I think it's funny, the visual.
Yeah, but not during a date. It sounds really unattractive. But continue.
No, I mean, we're goofing around a bit. It's no big deal. So I go and do it, and the first time I go to do it, I actually catch the fly and bite it in half.
Ugh,
I kid you not.
that is
so gross,
disgusting.
What did you do?
Yeah, it was rough.
It's gross, but also talented. Like, did you even know that you could do that?
I
Impressive.
Yeah.
didn't. It was like an awakening moment, and I'm like, wow.
Oh my god. Oh my god. What happened? What did you do?
Well, the rough part was it was kind of a bigger fly.
Oh.
Oh, so you're mad because you ruined your appetite.
Oh,
Yeah, you guys are at dinner, you ruined your appetite, and then the whole date went
Oh
horrible.
my god.
Oh, it was so bad from there. And it wasn't even like a fast downhill. It was this slow burning, like trying to save the date
Oh.
for another hour. And it's like, what am I doing?
It must have looked like you did it on purpose. You know?
Yeah. And the fly's head lands like perfectly on this white tablecloth.
Oh my god, I'm so grossed out
And
right
it's
now.
still kind of like rigor mortis, whatever, like pushing around. And after realizing that I had done that and realizing the other half of the fly is in my mouth still, and I'm like, oh, I need to get rid of this. I really just want to spit this out. That's going to make it even worse. And I just like,
Yeah, that's a tough position to be in. It's like, do I spit it out or do I swallow it?
my God.
Neither of those is a good
Yeah,
solution.
lose.
with these sort of weird pursed lips, I kind of say, excuse me. And like, I go to the bathroom, I wash my mouth out a bit.
Oh my god.
Good.
That is the most calm reaction I think of anyone doing that I could have ever like,
Probably
excuse me,
frozen.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Like I thought for sure she wouldn't think that it's on purpose.
Inside, I was panicking, don't get me wrong. And time was going by so slowly.
Oh, I bet.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh, what did
So-
she say?
At first, like when it actually happened, she was just like, oh, just this look of shock and like,
Well, yeah, it's like, what kind of monster am I on a date with?
exactly right. Like, who's this freak?
Why did you feel like you had to play it off? Like, why wouldn't you freak out? She was obviously freaking out. I'm freaking out just even hearing the story.
Yeah, but it was kind of crowded, and there were all these other people around, and I just knew it was going to get worse if I, you
Oh
know.
my god.
Yeah.
So after I went to the bathroom, I came back, and I tried to make a joke about the whole thing, and I said, well, at least Mr. Miyagi would be proud.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. That's
Make
what
it
I
light?
should have heard, all that laughter. And I heard nothing, just this look of, huh?
Oh.
She didn't get your joke?
Yeah, maybe she just didn't understand it.
No, she doesn't know Karate Kid.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
like a 30-year-old movie.
Right. It's a pretty
Yeah.
dated joke.
So from the fly incident to that red flag, because if you can't get the reference, I mean, come on.
Yeah, then she's just like, who's this Mr. Miyagi guy?
Are you
And why would he be
imagining
proud of you?
And I'm like, oh, well, there's this real popular movie back in the day, and then
Oh.
like some awkward conversation after that.
Yeah.
We
Of course.
tried to pick up back our menus and tried to like pick up, but like the appetite was just gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we got like one more drink and then bounced out. And like she came up and she initiated this hug, and I was like, oh, whoa, hey, that's cool.
Yeah.
But it was a very much like here's the hug. Bye.
Yeah, she's not interested in a kiss for sure.
Yeah,
Probably-
nobody's gonna
yeah.
kiss a fly eater.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm just trying to see if I could get you guys to get in touch with her, help me out some way, and just like, can I just have a redo? Can we just pretend that never happened?
Yeah.
You
Okay.
know?
And has she talked to you at all since your date?
No, not a thing.
Nothing. All right, cool. Well, we'll play a song and then come back and call her and get your second date. All right.
Great.
Hey, Ed.
Yeah.
Well, I know you're on the phone to do a second date, but I have like something that just came up, and I'm not going to be able to do it. A buddy of mine, his bike tire popped,
Oh,
so
bike
I gotta
tire.
go help him out. Okay.
Oh, you're joking, right?
No, he's real close to his house. He's like 10 blocks away from his house, but I feel like I need to help him out. So let's just take a rain check on this whole second date thing, okay?
You can't call AAA?
He's like, ha ha.
All right. And the reason that I'm saying that to Ed is because Ed wants us to call a girl named Nicole today. They met at a rock climbing group. After the rock climbing class one day, they agreed to go out, but they had to shower, so they went back to her place to shower. After they were done getting ready, she said, hey, something just came up. One of my friends has a flat tire or something, and I have to go help them. So we think that's an excuse that she made up to get out of the date because
Yeah.
since then she hasn't talked to him. She hasn't even shown up to the rock climbing class, which makes me think that you must have done something really bad, Ed.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what it was. If I did, you know.
Did
Yeah.
you do anything weird in the shower, like
Yeah.
make any strange noises
Terrible
or use
singer.
her expensive shampoo without permission? Because that stuff costs a lot.
No, I just took a shower.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll dial her phone number right now, see if we can get her on the phone and find out what happened, okay?
Thanks, guys.
Who knows? Maybe she's still by the side of the road helping her friend out with that tire.
It just took him a while to figure out how to change one.
It's been weeks. It's
About
no big
2
deal.
weeks
Yeah.
now, but here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is Nicole there?
Yes, this is Nicole.
Hey, Nicole, how are you? My name is Jubal, and I host a morning radio show called Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Okay. How can I help you?
Well, I'm calling you today because we recently got an email into our show from somebody who's trying to get a hold of you.
Someone trying to get a hold of me?
Yeah. Apparently, they've tried to call you a bunch, and you're not responding to them. So they asked if maybe we could get you on the phone.
Oh. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm a little confused.
It's a segment that we do on our show called The Second Date. It's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then end up not calling them back, they email us to see if we can get you on the phone and find out what happened.
Oh, geez.
So the guy's name is Ed, and you know Ed from your rock climbing group?
Oh, my God. Yeah, I do. I know him.
Well, Ed emailed us because he said that when you guys were supposed to go out, you ended up saying you had to rain check it to help your friend out with a flat tire, but since then you haven't talked to him or even shown up to the rock climbing group.
He's given you a lot of information. What else did he tell you? God.
That's pretty much it. He just told us that you guys met at class and were supposed to go out, and then he thinks you made up an excuse.
I did, but I think he's leaving out a big part of the story.
Really?
You did.
He did something weird, didn't he? I know he did something weird at your house.
I definitely classify it as weird, yeah.
Okay, so what happened?
Oh, God, this is so embarrassing.
Is it like
What?
What did Ed tell you about our date?
He said that you guys were at your rock climbing class, and then after you were supposed to go somewhere, so you went back to your house to shower, and then you got out of the shower and said that your friend had a flat tire that you had to go help her, and then that was it.
Okay, well, there's definitely a part left out of that story. I was in the shower. I took a shower first, and I hear a knock on the door, and he yells through the door, "Hey, do you have another bathroom?" And I'm like, "No, sorry, give me 2 minutes. I'll be right out." So I finish showering quickly, and I come out of the bathroom, and I'm like, "Okay, it's ready now." And he's like, "Great, thanks." So he's showering, and I'm just waiting for him. I get dressed, I get ready, put some makeup on, and I went to the kitchen to get a glass of water, and I'm smelling something weird at the sink. So I investigated, and I put my nose closer to the sink, and I'm smelling urine coming from my sink.
Oh,
you
my
smelled pee in your sink?
God.
Yeah, like really strong, really strong.
Oh,
No mistaking.
gross.
Are you saying that you think he peed in your sink?
Absolutely. I mean, why would he knock on the door asking if I have a bathroom, and then mysteriously my sink smells like pee?
Oh my God.
You think he had to go so bad that he urinated in your kitchen sink?
I don't think anybody has to go that bad that they have to urinate in someone's sink that has dishes in it.
Oh, and it had dishes in it, too.
He didn't even move
Yeah.
him out if he was going to do that?
Did you ask him about this?
No, I mean, I was just, he obviously did it, and I'm like gagging. I had to get out of this, so I made up an excuse that a friend needed my help.
Oh.
Are you sure you didn't have like anything in your sink that could have smelled like urine and you just didn't remember like old food or something?
I'm absolutely sure water glasses do not smell like urine.
That is crazy. Why would you do that?
Well, I guess that's understandable then why you don't want to call him back if you think that he peed in your sink.
It's so disgusting. I mean, really?
But why wouldn't you just tell him? Why do you make up the excuse of rain checking? Like, it'd be embarrassing to him, not to you.
I just wanted to get him the out of my house, and I'm never going to see this guy again, so why did it matter?
Yeah.
Oh my
Well,
God.
unfortunately for you, you are going to talk to him again because he's actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you right now.
Nicole, look, I don't know what
Oh my
you
God.
thought you smelled, but I did not pee in your sink. There's no way.
Ed, it is unmistakable. There's no one else there.
I mean, do you have a cat? I mean, maybe the cat went in there.
I don't have a
What?
cat.
Why would I do that?
I don't know, but 1 + 1 = 2. You asked if I have another bathroom, and then suddenly my sink smells like pee.
Well, you know, Nicole, I don't know what else to say. I mean, like, yeah, maybe someone else peed in your sink. Because, I mean, it wasn't me, Nicole.
It's been happening a lot. There's been a rash of people just breaking into places and peeing in
And
sinks.
then leaving.
Yeah.
So you're trying to tell me that in the 2 minutes that I was in the shower, someone knocked on the door and said, I have to pee really bad, and you were like, hey, why don't you pee in this girl's sink?
No. I mean, I didn't see anybody. But, I mean, like, you know, maybe like during the day or something, somebody peed in there. I mean,
Ed, come on. You have to stop with the bullshit. Just be a man and fess up. I mean, I don't have a roommate. I don't have a cat. No one pee burgled me. It was you. So just admit it. I mean, come on.
well, okay, so I went a little, but
Oh my gosh, Ed! Why wouldn't
You're
you go
admitting it.
outside? You're a dude, man.
It doesn't matter if it's a little or a lot. Like, any amount of pee in my sink is not okay.
and I ran the hot water after. Look, I mean, I'm really sorry, but it was
That's
a lot
so
longer
disgusting.
than 2 minutes, you know, Nicole.
There were dishes
you know,
in my sink.
look, you know, I don't know if this makes it any better or whatever, but like I didn't pee on your water glass. Like I moved it to the side and then moved it back. But I mean, I didn't pee on it.
Yeah, but the sink still smelled like pee, and then you put the dishes back in it, and it's like splashed all over
Well, I
them.
mean, I figured you might notice that the dishes were moved.
That is so gross, Ed. What was going through your head that said sink? Sink is the best option right now.
Had to pee.
Look, I mean, you know, you can sit there and judge, but I mean, like, you don't know what I was going through at the time. Like, I had 2 big bottles of Gatorade on the way over there, and she doesn't have anywhere else to go. I mean, she doesn't have any plants or anything like. I mean, who doesn't have plants in her house? Come on.
If it were my place, I'd prefer you choose the sink over peeing in my plants, but that's just me.
You are so disgusting. I cannot believe this really happened.
Well, I didn't know what else to do. I mean, there was a lot of pressure going on there.
You couldn't wait 2 minutes. You're a grown man.
It was longer than 2 minutes, Nicole. Look, I'm really sorry, and I'm sorry I didn't tell you that I peed in your sink, and I'm sorry that I peed in your sink. But I really liked you, you know, and I was having a good time, and you did say that you wanted a rain check, so I am hoping that you'll give me a second chance.
Hey, Nicole, would you like to go out with Ed again? We'll pay for a second date.
Yeah.
No way. Not a
Nicole, they're going
chance.
to pay for it.
Yeah, see? Neither one of you have to come out your pockets at all. We'll pay for the date, Nicole.
I think that's a big sell, Ed, for a girl.
It's not. It's so disgusting. I can't even look at you.
Come on. I mean, like, I'm sure if you could, like, put yourself in that situation, like, what would you do? I mean, maybe you would go in the sink, too.
You're just gross. There's no way in hell we're going out on a second date, any date, first date. Mm-mm.
All right. Well, thank you, Nicole. I appreciate your time.
Yeah.
And Ed, I hope you learned a lesson about peeing in people's sinks.
I can't believe that has to be a lesson someone learns.
Have we learned it?
Yeah, I've learned it.
All right,
that's
good.
good.
Yep, no more peeing in people's sinks.
You know, for the record, guys, like, this is probably the first time this has ever really happened to me. So.
It's probably the first. You're not even sure if it's the first time. The guy on the phone for a second date today met the girl that he wants to call at a rock climbing class.
Oh, cool.
Or like a little club, I guess, that they have. I've gone to one of these rock climbing gyms before. It was very bad for me, though, because I got to
Why?
the top of the little rock wall, and then I turned around and I just started crying because I couldn't get down.
Oh, that's
And
so
then
sad.
They had to call the firefighters to come and rescue me.
Was
it
that
was
your
cool.
like-
It made the news. I was like the cat stuck in a tree story at the end of the news. That was the feel-good story, but I could never go back to rock climbing after that. It's just
I could see the headline. Watch this little guy get saved at the rock climbing gym.
too traumatic for me.
Yeah.
But Ed, you're a pretty good rock climber, huh?
Yeah, I am a pretty good rock climber.
That's sexy. I'm going to tell you right off the bat that I have a thing for rock climbers.
Well, thank you, Brooke. Thank you.
Yes.
Clearly, the girl that you want to call today doesn't.
Well, I mean, I guess not, you know?
Tell us a little bit about her.
Well, her name's Nicole, and I met her at my rock climbing gym, and she just was really cute, you know?
Is that when you put the chalk that you used for your hands and you smacked her on the butt and left a handprint?
No, well, I didn't think that we were probably at that stage yet.
Yeah. Jubal
That's
moves
another reason
quick.
why I'm not allowed back into
Yeah.
those rock climbing classes. I had a lot of fun with that.
Just how many handprints can you make?
How'd you guys initially start talking?
Well, you know, I saw her form, and I thought it was pretty good, so I went up and I gave her a compliment. I told her that I thought I liked her strong hands.
Are you serious? That is not the line you used.
Yeah, I was joking, and I told her I was joking, and we laughed about it. It was great.
Okay, that's good. That's a risk. That's a
It
risk
is a-
there, and I guess
agree.
I guess it worked because you guys actually went out, right?
Well, I mean, kind of not really, you know. We were planning to go out, but it kind of got sidetracked.
What does
How
that
so?
mean?
Well, so afterwards I asked her if she wanted to have a drink after class, and she said yeah. So we were going to go out, but, you know, I was kind of smelly after class, and, you know, she had built up a workout too, so, like, we needed to shower, but my place was all on the other side of town, so she said that I could, you know, come over to her place and shower, and so we went over there.
Wow.
That's
So
nice.
she offered for you to go to her place and shower on the first time she met you.
No, not like I'm some weirdo that she's inviting over out of the blue, you know. I've seen her a few times at this club, and, you know, I just needed to get clean. It wasn't like a sexual thing at all, you know.
Okay.
I was kind of stinky, you know.
I don't know. No matter what, a girl invites me to shower with her, and to me, that's always sexual.
I don't think she said with her. I think just at her house.
Oh, that's what I heard.
I mean, it wasn't with her. We weren't in the shower together.
Yeah.
That's a shame.
So what happened? You went back to her house?
So we go back to her house, and she showers, I shower, and we're getting ready to go out, and she gets a phone call from a friend who's stranded somewhere, like at the airport or something, and she asks if she can go get her.
Did that
you
seem
bel-
like an excuse to you?
Yeah.
Well, it sounded a lot like an excuse to me. I mean, you know, I'm trying to be cool and everything, but and I say, you know, just have your friend call AAA. They can come get her, you know, right? So,
So you
Or a
Triple
cab.
A? I mean,
well, yeah, she said her friend had a flat tire and that she was close to the airport and needed to run over there to help her out.
Yeah, I like how you're persistent, though. Dude, AAA or something. You don't need to help your friend out right now. Like,
I just got
there's
out of the
many
shower.
services. There's lots of people who can. I'm sure somebody will be driving by and help her out. Let's go on our date right now.
Yeah, but I'm like, you know, it kind of sounded like a line,
Right.
but you know,
Okay, so did she go help her friend out then?
yeah, unfortunately she did. She said that she really had to go and that her friend really needed her help. So, you know, but she did say, can we take a rain check?
Okay.
So
that's
I
good.
thought, okay, I guess let's do that.
see, I just think that's so weird because if, like, my friend truly called me and had a flat tire, I'd be like, hey, come with me. Then we'll go out after.
But that's weird. Then you're introducing him to friends
No,
already.
I think she's lying. That's all I'm saying.
So did you get the rain check then?
No, I mean, like she's been MIA from the club and no calls.
Wow. Okay, and how many times have you tried to get a hold of her?
4 times.
4 times, and she's not showing up to any of the rock climbing stuff.
Not showing up to any of the classes.
Dude,
Yeah.
that's pretty intense to get someone to change their entire activity schedule to avoid you, is what it sounds like.
Oh well, I don't know. I'm hoping that either she's really sick, I guess, or maybe like something happened at the airport and like they're they're in trouble or something. I guess.
I hope that while she was changing her friend's tire, she got hit by a car and has been in the hospital, so that she's not calling me back. Not that I did something wrong. Is that what you're saying?
Well, okay, but that sounds a little bit worse than what I actually meant. You know, I mean, I don't want her to get hit by a car or anything. I just don't want it to be my fault.
I'm glad you had to clarify that. That's good.
All right. Well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, man. Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Sarah is on the phone this morning. She wants to do a second date update for a guy that she met named Timothy. She thinks that she may have screwed up with Timothy by inviting him to meet her friends too early.
Oh, I could see that could happen.
On a first date.
Oh, that is really early.
It's kind of weird.
Jumping the gun there.
I guess her friends have like a game night, and she invited him to come to the game night for a first date.
That's kind of fun, though. I could see either way.
I wouldn't think that would be awkward. I think that would be okay. Sarah, how are you?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Whoa.
Oh, hey, Sarah.
You got like quite the voice there, Sarah. Do you just wake up, or is this all the time?
Why? What do you mean?
You sound like
Phone sex.
a phone sex operator. I mean,
Oh, really?
yeah, there's no way
Yeah.
to even gloss over that
Two
fact.
men in this room have lots of experience with it, so they can tell you.
What do you do for a living, Sarah?
Oh, I just do retail.
You do,
Oh, do
did-
you?
Can I?
Yeah, I mean, you were missing your calling. I will tell you that. Sarah, why don't you tell us a little bit about Timothy, the guy that you want to call today?
Oh, Timothy, he's just a really great guy. Very intelligent, well-read, interesting.
Sarah, is this really your voice?
Yes.
Okay.
Why?
Be mature,
Continue.
you
It's-
guys.
well, come on,
It's
Lydia.
hard to
It's hard to
concentrate.
concentrate.
I
and think
can't
about anything
even
else.
concentrate.
Like, tell me about Timothy, and then I feel dirty for asking. So keep telling us about sexy Timothy.
Well, I don't know, he's a great conversationalist and very deep, and
How did you meet him?
just actually a friend of mine set us up, and he's just, wow, just his aura, too. I just feel like we're different, but I think we complement each other.
Now,
so-
your email that you sent us said you think you freaked him out by having him come over to a game night and meet your friends on a first date.
Well, things were going so well at dinner, and to be honest, I just wanted to still keep it going. And so my friends are having a bunch of people over for food and drinks, and they have like game night. So I'm just worried that, I don't know if he felt too much pressure, maybe they were asking him too many questions, but they're just very open like that, you know.
What was the most like blunt question that he was asked?
My friends are very open, so they just wanted to see like if he had any set religion or how he felt about gay marriage, like just really everything.
He got grilled.
Heavy
dude.
topics on a first
Yeah.
date.
Wow.
But I think, they thought he was wonderful, like I did, but they can be direct, and the type of person they want me with is someone's very open-minded.
Yeah.
So
Did he seem okay with that?
actually, I don't know. I think he was okay. Sometimes I could tell he was just kind of looking at everyone and observing, but then other times he was definitely participating, but I don't know.
Sarah, did you guys seem to be on the same page with what you were expecting out of the date? Because I feel like sometimes when you introduce him to your friends, and if you had been talking a lot about this guy to your friends, it may come across as you're ready for a relationship and want to make the next move, where maybe he wasn't there quite yet.
Oh, we really didn't talk about it, but I don't know. I really tried to be aware of his energy, and he seemed to be pretty okay. Then suddenly he was like, okay, I think I'll just get going home and I'll call you. So, but he hasn't called.
How long did he hang out with you and your friends?
Like an hour, maybe
Okay.
a little bit more. And I didn't want to be pushing it, but I really feel, when you feel like the universe is kind of like drawn you to someone and that person to you. So
Sarah, are you really into like astrological signs and stuff too?
What
Yeah.
do you think?
Yeah, well, I'm just saying, I'm wondering if she talked a lot about their auras and the color of them. And
I definitely told him he had a great aura. I mean, I felt it right away. And
did that
and
freak him out?
no, he was like, wow, no one's ever said that to me before. And I said, it's beautiful. It really is.
Nice. Well, we're going to play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date update, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Welcome back to the soothing sounds of today's second date update. Sarah is on the phone with us. Sarah, can you just talk to me for a second and tell me how excited you are to be doing a second date update with us?
Jewel, I'm so excited.
This cannot be real, Sarah. Like,
Now
I feel
Sarah's playing into it.
Yeah,
we need to be doing love requests with Sarah, not a second date update.
You do have the best voice by far that we've
thank
ever
you.
had on the air here.
So it's weird that if Timothy can, in fact, hear, it's weird that he wouldn't be calling you back.
I know, Brooke. That's why I feel like maybe I kind of blew it by introducing him to my really,
and you kind of blew it because that was Lydia you're talking to, not even Brooke.
That's
But it
okay.
doesn't
That's
matter.
okay.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Whatever you say, who cares? You can call me Brooke if you want to. All right, Sarah, we're going to give Timothy a call just to update everybody and make sure that they know what's going on. You met Timothy through a friend of a friend, took him to meet up with a group of your friends for a game night. He was there for about an hour and then took off and won't call you back. And you can't figure out why. You're thinking maybe your friends were a little too hard on him with the questioning.
Yeah, that's, because we had a lot of chemistry.
Did you guys ever kiss or anything? I forgot to ask.
We were very touchy with each other, and we almost kissed.
I don't even know what you just said, Sarah.
It's okay.
Keep
Sarah,
talking.
Yeah.
If you guys were going to kiss, can you describe how it would happen slowly?
Okay, let's
What
get
would-
to
what
calling
exactly would
Timothy.
happen there?
That is enough.
All right, Sarah, we're about to call Timothy and see if we can get him on the phone and get your second date update. Are you ready to go?
Yes, thank
Okay.
you.
All right.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Timothy, please?
Yeah, this is Timothy.
Hey, man, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. I'm moving 92.5.
Like a radio station?
Like the radio station. The only one. How are you?
I'm good. What are all those voices in the background?
Oh, that would be Brooke, Jose, Lydia Cruz, and then me. I'm Jubal.
We're a whole
Yeah.
show.
Hey, guys.
What's up?
Awkward.
I don't listen to the radio that often. I do like podcast stuff.
Nice. Well, we're sort of like a podcast that you can listen to in your car. If you need to. Timothy, we're calling you because you recently went on a date with one of our listeners, and she emailed us to ask us to give you a call and find out why you're not calling her back and don't want to go out with her again.
Wow. Okay. Who was it?
Her name is Sarah.
Okay. Yeah, I remember Sarah.
How could you
She has a very sultry voice.
You can't forget Sarah.
Yeah, she does. She has a very nice voice.
Did you enjoy your evening with Sarah?
It was going really well at first, and then we went to her friends for a game night, and then it kind of just got weird.
Did they grill you too hard? Because it sounds like they came in pretty heavy with the questioning.
Yeah, I mean, her friends were a little bit weird, and I wasn't expecting it. I don't know. It was just strange overall.
What were her friends like?
Her friends were, like, Wiccan.
Oh.
Oh, like Wiccan, witches.
Like witches.
Oh.
Yeah, like that's their
So what did they-
religion or whatever.
Oh,
Did they make you dance around a tree? What'd they do? I mean, that was so weird.
They just had a weird vibe to them. Like, they were almost like, like reaching out to me or trying to explain it to me in a weird way. And the game seemed a little bit Wiccan that
Was
we
it
were playing.
Did you do any seances?
Ouija board all night.
I mean, honestly, I left after an hour because I was afraid that it was going to, like, deteriorate into, like, seances or candles, wax being poured on me or something like that.
I know a couple Wiccans, and they don't do that. They mostly just worship trees and stuff. So you might have been prancing around in some leaves or something later on, if that's weird to you. But what kind of games were they playing?
I don't even know what. It was like a weird game, and the dice were, like just weird dice. like the dice were really strange, and like the board looked like a bunch of astrology and fire and stuff like that. Like it was like kind of all over the place.
So
Were you able to keep up with the games, or were you not even playing? You were just kind of there
honestly,
watching
I didn't
them.
know what the game was. Like, it's like, like I didn't land on Boardwalk at any point, like.
Did she prepare you for this at all? Like, say, hey, we're going over to game night, and it's not going to be anything Parker Brothers style.
No. She just was like, hey, I want to come over to my friends for a game night. And I was a little taken aback, but I was like, sure, I'm game. So, like,
yeah.
And I don't even want to say, like, anything rude about Wiccans if I'm on the radio. Like, it just wasn't my thing,
We talked to Sarah. Did she share with you that she's a Wiccan, or is she Wicca? Do you know that?
I mean, I kind of assumed she was based on her friends, like, I wouldn't imagine she's, like, Pentecostal or something like that, you know what I mean?
That would be quite a shock.
Yeah, hardcore Catholic. Hanging out with them all the time.
She's Jewish.
Well, you know what the best way to find out is, Timothy, is just to ask her.
I guess. I mean,
you know what? Let's do that. Let's do that then. Because Sarah is actually on the other line and heard everything that you just said.
Oh, my God.
I just want to start off by saying my friends really are wonderful people, and I think...
I feel a little bit, honestly, Sarah, I feel a little bit ambushed by this. Like, I had no idea you were on the other line. And, listen, I don't mean to... I wasn't trying to be judgmental of your friends. It was strange. For someone who is unfamiliar with Wiccan stuff, it was a strange situation to be dropped into.
But Timothy, I think that's just like if they happen to be all Republicans. I mean, would you have this reaction? They didn't impose anything on you. I think that, like a lot of people, when they hear Wiccans or witchcraft, they think, "Oh my gosh, evil," and they're gonna put a spell on me and sacrifice an animal. Which actually, we're so respectful of the environment and animals. And these friends, I met them, and I did start to get into being a Wiccan for a little bit, and then I realized it wasn't for me, but I felt like we had a really great time together up until that. Didn't you feel the same way?
I did. I felt like we were having a good time, but I was weirded out. So you're still friends with them? Because I understand that you're kind of on the offensive here, but it's not like they were bad people. But it would weird out anyone to jump into that. You know what I mean?
Like,
I mean,
no
Sarah,
matter-
you could warn them, maybe. And it's not like they're weird freaks or whatever, but you could say, hey, just to let you know, this is not the normal everyday kind of game night. It's summer solstice.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to say, but maybe let them know.
There was a full moon that night, and I thought it was a really beautiful symbol of our date, actually. But besides that, it really was just a few friends who happened to be Wiccans that were playing games that aren't the traditional games, and I was so excited for them to meet you. So I really feel like a lot of this is you heard the word Wiccan and just thought the worst or whatever your preconceived notions are, I guess.
Look, there was a little bit of that going into it, but like when you hear the word Wiccan and people are a little bit different or whatever, you don't necessarily know what you're getting into. But they were nice people. They weren't exactly my cup of tea. I didn't feel comfortable. I don't know. I feel like I'm being judged
I
here for
want
something
to
that.
see you again. I'm not practicing any religion. I'm just really more into meditating and
Okay, Sarah, so you want to go out with Tim again. Tim, would you go out with Sarah again? We will pay for a second date.
I mean,
Oh, come on, Timothy. How can you say, even after that explanation and that soothing voice?
You're right. I mean, yeah, we had a good time up until that point. As long as I don't feel like, uncomfortable or there's not any situation like that, I did have fun, and I would like to go on another date.
Perfect.
Yes.
And we will send you guys out again.
Woo-hoo.
We'll pay for your food.
that's amazing. I'm so happy. Thank you so much. I'm excited to see you again, Timothy.
I'm excited to see you again, too.
Yeah. I'll buy you a couple broomsticks for transportation.
Oh, come on.
It's all good.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning. Are you single and feeling out of the loop? Put away that mouse and get out of the house. Join In the Loop, Seattle's brand new activities club just for singles. Go to intheloopsingles.com today.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
You know, a lot of people ask me, how do I get my email to the top of the list for a second date update? There's a couple things you can do. One, you can put in your subject line, I need help ASAP, and the police should probably be involved.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah, that one is a good attention getter.
But that's still not usually enough. But if you say it in all caps, then you're yelling, and I can't help but notice your email. And that's what Aaron did today. Aaron sent us an email that said exactly that in all caps, that he needs our help, and he thinks the police should be involved, and we have to do this right away.
Whoa.
Aaron, how are you?
Not great, dudes. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, my God. Should we be on the phone with 911 instead right now?
That's why I'm calling you. I think so, and I'm not. It sucks. I'll tell you that.
Every once in a while, we get emails for the second date update where like somebody goes, you have to do this right away. I need your help. And normally they're like, how pressing is it? And I read it and it's like, no, we can do that in a week. Relax. But I believe Aaron. Aaron needs our help today.
Uh-oh.
Aaron, you want to tell everybody why?
Well, I don't really want. Yeah. Okay. So, long story short, come home after a night at the bar, a little too drunk, and things are going well with the lady, and everything's. I'll just say it went really well right up until I woke up this morning. That's pretty much, and that's pretty much it.
So wait,
right until you woke up this morning.
So last night you brought a girl home.
Yep.
What is going on?
What's the problem, Aaron?
All right, so, I wake up this morning and, she's gone, which is not a problem, no big deal. Met her at a bar, things went well, that's how it's supposed to go. But with her gone is my wallet.
So you think this girl stole your wallet?
Dude, I'm telling you, every time when I get home, it goes right on my kitchen counter or right inside the door. I have looked everywhere.
Are you
everywhere for this thing?
Are you sure you just weren't wasted last night and you left it somewhere?
No, 100%. 100%. It is on my kitchen counter when things go to the bedroom. I know that for sure. And I wake up this morning and it is gone.
Did you know this girl at all?
Not before last night, so, perfectly great example of why not to be doing something like this. But, things are going too well last night, and, everything's all great. But I wake up this morning, and this Amanda girl is gone, if that's even her name, because why not? So, yeah, oh, my God.
Okay, so you want us to call her and try to see if she stole your wallet?
Well, see, that's the thing, right? Like, I'm calling her because I have what I think is her number and what I think is her name in my phone, and she won't answer me. So, that's a big red flag to me. So it's like, dude, if it's a mistake or if she can help me out, all you got to do is call, or all you got to do is answer. But then I'm sitting here freaking out, and she won't even answer a call. So
that's what I was going to ask you. That's what I was going to ask you. How many times have you tried to get a hold? Have you been calling her all day trying to get your wallet back?
I started just like with a call, and I sat more and thought about it, and I called her like 2 or 3 more times because I was like, dude, just answer a call. Like we know each other a little bit now, if you know what I'm saying. So like, just help me out.
And did she seem sketchy at all?
Not at the time. Like everything went well. Like it wasn't like she was like, hey, let's go back to your place immediately. It was kind of one of those things where it was like, oh, this is great. Have a drink. Let's hang out and have a drink again. So, it felt like it went really well right up until I woke up and my shit was gone.
So you really think she robbed you? You don't just think you could have put your wallet somewhere and forgot?
Dude, like I said, 100%, I know where it was, and more importantly, she won't answer me. Like, just be like, hey, even a text to be like, sorry, I'm busy right now, and help me out. But, like, it's just, it's nothing, and it's making me really suspicious because I have no idea if this is even her name to start with or even her number.
You said that you called her. Did you also text her, too?
Yeah.
And nothing? You haven't heard a word?
Nothing. I was like, hey, really important you give me a text back, help me out, and then nothing. So I'm sitting here, the longer I wait, the more certain I am that they stole my wallet. Not even kidding.
So she doesn't, but you didn't accuse her via text. Like, she's not going to be on the defensive.
No, because, there's not yet. Not yet. And that's why you got that pissed off email from me, because I'm trying to be cool to this girl, but I have no idea if I even should, and I'm trying to get some help.
So you want us to do this and not the police?
Yeah, I want you guys to do it. That way, if she's a thief, I want to make sure that everybody knows, hear it on the radio, that she steals people's on the next morning.
But if she turns out to not be a thief, do you want to do a second date with her? I mean,
I can't even care about a second date. I want my wallet back.
Yeah,
all right.
Dude. Oh
I like it when the second date update turns into this. Before we've done it with like a watch, getting some guy's watch back.
I remember that one.
Now we're gonna play a song, come back, call Amanda, and see if she stole your wallet, okay?
Yeah, I hope so.
All right, we'll get your second date update right after this.
This shit that
92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Today's second date update really isn't even about the date at all. Aaron is on the phone with us, and today he wants to call a girl named Amanda. They met last night, got a little drunk, went back to his place. When he woke up this morning, the girl was gone, and so was his wallet. And he's convinced that Amanda took his wallet, and now she won't answer any of his phone calls. Wow. So he wants our help to see if we can get her on the phone so that he can talk to her and accuse her, basically, of stealing his wallet. All right, Aaron, are you still upset?
Are you serious? Of course I'm upset.
All right.
Oh, my gosh.
I'm about to dial the phone number right now and get her on the phone, okay?
All right.
Did you have a lot of cash in the wallet? I forgot to ask.
There's enough stuff, man. You know, this is like everything is in there. It's like my debit card, my credit card, like everything is in there.
Yeah.
Social Security card?
No, I'm not that dumb.
Yeah, thank God.
I was hoping that was in
you
there.
an idiot.
All right. I'm going to dial the phone number right now, see if we can get her on the phone and get your wallet back, okay?
Yeah, let's do this. Hurry up.
Okay. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is this Amanda?
This is Amanda.
Amanda, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
I'm sorry, who are you?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning?
I don't know.
It's a radio show.
Okay.
Nothing?
Big listener.
Amanda, I'm just going to cut to the chase real quick, okay? You went out with a guy named Aaron last night.
Yeah.
All right, and Aaron emailed us this morning to see if we could call you because he's been trying to get a hold of you because he says that you stole his wallet when you left this morning.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Aaron says that you took his wallet. Did you take his wallet?
No, he thinks I took his wallet?
Yeah, he's saying that you guys hooked up last night after meeting at the bar, and when he woke up this morning, you were gone, and so was his wallet, and he's convinced that you took it.
Yeah, I woke up this morning because I had a meeting at work. I woke him up. I told him that. He was like, yeah. I told him I had to get to work. I told him I was leaving, but I didn't take his wallet.
Amanda, that's bullshit, and you know it.
Well,
what?
Amanda, that's Aaron. He's actually on the phone.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Amanda, or whatever the your name is, I know you have my wallet.
First of all, whatever the my name is, who the are you? I never took your wallet. Your wallet. And you know what? You were so drunk. Go look around your apartment for your wallet.
I did look around my apartment. The reason it's not there is because you took it.
I didn't take your wallet. We were making out on the couch. Did it fall behind the couch? Did you look there?
Are you serious, Amanda? Do you think I'm a huge idiot? That's the first place I would look. Are you?
Yeah, I do think you're the biggest idiot. Go look around your apartment. Go look in your kitchen.
Oh
How dare you accuse me of stealing from you, you piece of
I kind of believe her.
Really?
Yeah.
What the am I supposed to think? I wake up, she's gone, my wallet's gone. I've looked everywhere in this apartment. She's accusing me of being that dumb. That.
Yeah, but she...
Amanda, did you take his wallet?
No, I didn't take his wallet. I don't know what the this is about. Tell him to go look in the kitchen. Tell him he's not going to listen to me. You guys tell him to go look in the kitchen. Go look in the fridge.
Look in the fridge.
Why would I look in the fridge? Who put the fridge in the wallet in the fridge? Are you serious? I'm not doing that.
You were so drunk, you idiot.
All people put their wallets, and let me look in there. Oh, it's not there. Oh, big surprise, because I know somebody else has it who left this morning.
I don't have your wallet. It's in your apartment. I mean, this is nuts. I don't even know what this...
Let me go look in the oven real quick. Oh, guess what? There's no wallet in there. Oh, hold on. Let me go look in the microwave real quick. That sounds like a great idea. Let me pop this microwave open and see if there's a wallet in here. That's where everybody keeps their wallets. Oh,
Aaron, you gotta calm down. I mean, you guys have to have some sort of a conversation about this. Aaron, are you there?
Hello?
Oh, me. The put it in the microwave.
It's actually in there.
Ew, why the would I put it in the microwave? I didn't even go in the kitchen. You kept going in there slamming stuff. You were just being funny about it. You drunk piece of
Oh my gosh.
In my microwave where no one puts a wallet ever and all of a sudden magically it's there.
Aaron, I highly doubt that Amanda hid your wallet in the microwave. I don't know why somebody would do that.
Exactly. Who puts a wallet in the microwave? Are you being serious right now? That's the worst
You
idea.
did. You did. You did.
Dude, Aaron just owned up to it. You made a dumb mistake when you were drunk. Why are you so angry still? You have your wallet.
This is some up shit. I don't know who to believe in this, but I don't trust anybody.
Aaron, you said yourself you were drunk. You don't think you could have put it in the microwave?
Dude, who puts it in the microwave? All of a sudden, they have a terrible idea looking in a fridge.
I don't know.
And it's all magically in the microwave.
I've been really drunk before, and I've done weird things. I've put my wallet in weird places when I've woken up. Never a microwave, though.
Guess
But
what? This guy's a weird drunk.
I believe that, Amanda. Wow.
Well, Amanda, thank you for your time. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you for wasting mine.
Aaron, at least you found your wallet.
Yeah, that took long enough to find it.
Don't you want to apologize to Amanda for accusing her of stealing your stuff?
I can't even figure this out right now, but yeah, I guess I'm sorry that, I guess I'm sorry.
You hear that, Amanda? He guesses he's sorry.
Wow, that's sincere.
Yeah, I guess he's a head, basically.
All right. Hey, you know what? I would love to ask you, Amanda, if you will go out on a second date with Aaron. We will pay for it.
You're kidding me now.
No, I'm serious. I really want you to go out on another date with Aaron.
I'm never going on another date with Aaron. Why don't you go on a date with Aaron? He can put your somewhere and tell you about it and get it all up.
No way I'm going out on a date with Aaron. I don't know where my wallet's going to end up. Aaron, at least you got your wallet back. No second date, though.
Yeah, I guess I know to look in the microwave next time.
Learn something new every
Can I go back to work now? Are we done?
I don't know. Aaron, are you done with Amanda? You have anything else to accuse her of?
I don't know. Is there anything else hidden in my apartment that I should know about?
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
The girl on the phone for today's second date update sent us an email saying, I hope I didn't offend him.
Whoa.
And her name is Maddie. Maddie, I'm offended that you think that you offended somebody else, okay? How you doing, Maddie?
I'm good. How are y'all doing?
Oh my God, you do sound like someone who just comes on so strong, Maddie. Where did you meet this guy?
Kind of a weird story, but I actually met him on the app Offer Up. Do you know what that is?
Yeah. It's like the cooler form of Craigslist that's a little less murdery.
Yeah, you just like buy and sell stuff from people, like Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah.
So anyway, I was going to buy this guitar from this guy named Derek.
Do you play guitar?
No, I'm redoing my apartment, so I thought it would look cute. I have this like reading nook, it's the whole thing.
Okay, so you're buying musical instruments for decoration.
That's cute.
I mean, like, if I have a party, someone else could play it.
Yeah. Or it's obviously just a great way to meet a guy who plays a guitar, because I'm guessing the guy that you bought the guitar from is who you went out with?
Yeah, guy named Derek, we met at a coffee shop, and I saw him and was like, he was really cute.
Oh, no. Men with guitars. Oh,
How much do you cost?
I'm going to tell you now to stay away.
Sweet elixir.
But he was super nice. He offered to buy my coffee.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, okay, perfect. I got my regular triple venti coconut milk 2-pump white mocha.
Oh my God, girl.
Hey, dang.
Hey, if he's offering, then...
Right?
Right.
Okay.
So wait, did you guys actually hang out, or did you just do the guitar exchange, give him the money, and that was it?
Yeah, we talked very briefly. I mean, he bought my coffee. We exchanged guitars and we parted ways. And then not even an hour later, he texted me.
Okay.
And he was like, I didn't want to ask you at the coffee shop because I didn't want to make you feel weird, but I'd love to take you out tonight.
Oh,
nice.
Wow.
So you guys went on a date.
Yeah.
That's a classy move. Where did he take you?
It was one of those bars where you throw axes.
Oh, this is like a newer thing.
Yeah.
I've heard of these. You throw axes at targets like it's
my
darts
God.
but with axes.
This guy, he's trying to hold axes. He plays guitar. Oh my God.
He's playing the man card really hard on you.
And said so many red flags already. But how was the axe throwing?
Oh my God, it was so fun. You have to go.
Ooh, I want to.
But they do cut you off. Like, you can only have like 2 drinks.
Oh, that makes sense.
It's just smart.
Right? So I invited him back to my place. It was like not that late.
Yeah.
You could play me a song on the guitar.
Oh,
God. This is all just so perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have a feeling I know how this night ended for her.
Well, we get back to my place, still having a good time, and he plays me Sweet Caroline.
Uh-huh.
And I jokingly was like, oh, is that the best song you know how to play?
Ooh.
Oh.
No,
you can't.
that's a joke.
No, you can't poke fun at a man playing guitar for you. That's a serious moment for any guy.
I'm with you though. As soon as you said he started playing Sweet Caroline, I'm like, I thought he was gonna like show off his skills.
Don't you know any like My Chemical Romance or something? Like something modern? Ugh.
Anybody can play that. I mean,
Santana.
What did he say?
He was like, oh, no, I can play other stuff, like mumbly, you know how guys are. And
Oh, what's that supposed to mean?
and we were talking, and then he was like, well, I gotta go. I gotta get home.
Oh,
and he
you
left.
blew it.
Yeah.
So I mean,
No, that's like obviously a joke.
it wasn't really though.
Obviously not.
Yeah. So that's why you think that you maybe offended him?
I mean, that's all I can think of because I thought we had a great time, and yeah, he's not texting me back.
Did you guys even kiss or anything?
No, we probably would have if I hadn't opened my big mouth.
Oh my God. But, oh man. So do you want to go out with him? Because he seems like if that's the reason, that is incredibly sensitive.
Right.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I totally want to go out with him. Like, he plays guitar and he took me axe throwing. Like, it was like such a weird, fun day.
How long has it been since he last responded to you?
Like a week and a half, 10 days or something.
Wow.
Okay. Well, if we get him on your phone, can we get through a whole conversation without you saying something offensive again?
Yeah.
I will bite my tongue.
Good.
All right. Well, we're going to give him a call and get your second date update right after this, okay?
Okay.
All right. Hold on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Is this really the best second date update we can do?
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, I guess it is. Sorry. If you're just tuning in, Maddie is on the phone for a second date update. She met a guy when she bought a guitar from him on a marketplace app. They went out axe throwing together, and she invited him back to her place and asked him to play a little song on the guitar that she bought. And he played the song Sweet Caroline.
Classic.
Which, yeah, it's a good song, but not good enough for Maddie because she tried to joke by saying, is that the best song you can do?
Totally joking.
Yeah.
Well, it may have offended him, and the joke might not have come across because now she's not getting a call back from this guy, Derek. Brooke, maybe you have some mom advice for this young single woman? I don't know.
I am also a woman who has dated many men, okay? And fallen for guitar players myself. And
Yes,
I'm going to
20
tell you
years
right
ago,
now.
draw on your experience.
Listen, it's a trap. That's all I'm saying, Maddie. They're all a trap, okay? And maybe he doesn't know any other songs. Maybe that's his one go-to song.
Oh, it's like his move.
Yeah, no. It was like really cute for him to play a song, but I mean, if you're going to like serenade a hot girl, play a song that's been on the radio in the last 10, 20 years, right?
I mean, it's a fair
Like,
point, I guess.
Not some like end of the bar sing-along song.
Oh,
Okay.
All right.
Wait, I mean, if that's all he knows, you'll still go out with him, right? Like, you're not actually judging your date based on his guitar knowledge.
Totally.
Okay.
We're all clear now. Let's give Derek a call. Are you ready?
Yes, let's do this. I have to be quiet, right?
Yeah. So try and be quiet, and we'll try and get the reason why he's not calling you back, okay?
Okay.
Here we go.
Hello.
Can I speak to Derek, please?
This is Derek.
Derek, how you doing? It's Jeff from the radio show Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
I'm sorry, what?
This is...
What or who? Either one.
Yep. This is young Jeffrey from the radio show Brooke and Jubal in the morning. Do you listen, perhaps?
Yeah, I have. What do you guys want?
Oh.
Well, I'm glad. Sounds like some angry listening that you've been doing with
You
us,
sound like
Derek.
a very friendly guy.
Yeah. Have you ever heard of Second Date Update?
Yeah, I have.
I'm sorry, I feel like we're annoying you, Derek.
Yeah.
Is this a bad time?
Sorry, dude.
How can I help you?
Okay. We're doing a segment right now called the Second Date Update. It's where we call people who are blowing someone off after they went on a date with that person.
Okay.
And so you recently went out with a girl named Maddie, and she's wondering why you're not calling back.
Oh my God.
Whoa.
Oh, so you remember Maddie?
Yeah, I do. And you know what? Just tell her I have a girlfriend. That's probably the best way to handle this. Just tell her I have a girlfriend.
Why
Dude,
You have a girlfriend?
with her?
You guys, he doesn't have a girlfriend.
Well, I mean, I don't really have a girlfriend.
No.
Oh, okay.
God, you both are such suckers. Like, obviously, that's his excuse.
Oh, okay. So that's not the reason why you don't want to call her. What is the reason, though?
No, man, I don't want to get into any drama or anything. You know, I'm not really about that.
Did you think, I mean, you were attracted to her at some point, right?
Yeah, I mean, look, she seemed like she was a lot of fun, but I mean, I should have known she was high maintenance when I offered her a coffee and she got like a $7 drink.
Oh, yeah.
So wait,
Okay.
is it her high maintenance coffee order that?
No. I mean, look, she's fun, but I mean, you know how these kind of girls are. I mean, they're kind of crazy.
Wait, her coffee drink tells you that she's nuts?
The coffee was just the beginning, okay? So, like, after that, we go axe throwing, and, like, it's kind of fun. And then she invites me back to her apartment, and she's like, well, I hope we don't run into my ex.
Oh, God.
Oh.
Was it
And I was like, what? Do you live with your ex?
Right.
And no, she doesn't, but they do live in the same apartment building.
Wait, they live together and she just moved down the hall?
Yeah, they lived together, and then after they broke up, she decided to just move 2 doors down as revenge.
So, wait, did you ask her why, though?
Well, she said that she thought it was funny that he had to deal with seeing her all the time, even though they were broken up.
I mean,
Hey, neighbor.
that is kind of funny in a unstable kind of way.
In a psycho kind of way. I'm sorry, she's kind of psycho. I mean, that was what I was getting.
Psycho?
Wait.
I'm sorry. How
Wait,
rude
I'm
are
sorry, what?
you? Did you really just say that?
Okay,
Okay.
slow
I'm
it
sorry,
down.
wait,
Slow it down.
Maddie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi.
Wait,
Wait,
Maddie.
why are you on the phone?
Yeah, we should have told you this maybe a little while ago, Derek. Maddie has been listening the entire time on the other line, and
Oh, my gosh. This is why I didn't want to...
How
yeah.
rude of you to call a woman the S word.
It's actually the P word. I mean, if we want to be technical,
Yeah,
but like,
psycho
I'm
is
just
spelled with
gonna,
a P, Maddie. I'm sorry.
I'm not gonna lay that down there.
Whatever. That was still rude.
Okay, wait though,
Yeah.
Maddie. I mean, I think the important piece is like, why are you living 2 doors down from your ex?
Ugh. Okay, I said that thing like, oh, I hope you don't run into my ex. Like, I was like lighthearted about it. I don't know why he's taking it so seriously.
Maddie, why would you tell someone that on a
No,
first
let me
date?
explain.
That's so
Let me
weird.
explain.
Okay.
First of all, he dumped me because I caught him cheating on me.
Okay.
So why didn't you dump
Yeah.
him then?
You should get
That's-
away from that guy farther than 2 doors.
Seems like a good reason to move on, Maddie.
Well, he was being such a about it, and I
on
wanted
you.
the apartment because it's like close to my job. Like I already have a parking space, and he was being so rude about it. And I'm like, and an apartment like 2 doors down was opening up. Yeah, it's 2 doors down. Like not my first pick, but that's where it was. And I wasn't gonna let him win, you know? Like
No, that is such a horrible idea on every... I mean, that just speaks to, like, your really poor judgment. I'm sorry. Do not want to be with someone
my
who has
poor
judgment
judgment.
like
It
that.
speaks to how he is a because it's easier for
I don't
me
think
to
anyone's
say-
debating that, but, I mean, why would you want to live next to that?
Yeah, Maddie. If this guy is such a jerk to you and he's wronged you in so many ways, why would you want to stay in close proximity to him?
It's like to make him jealous.
To make him what?
He deserves to see me thriving and having fun and coming home with guys and hanging out with my girlfriends.
But Maddie, that's what social media is for. Like a normal person, when you want to seek revenge, you just post pictures of how great you look and you're in a new outfit and you partying with your friends, like on Instagram.
I know. I am the professional of that. But he blocked me on everything. He blocked me on Venmo, people.
Wow.
That's a special. He doesn't even want your money.
Maddie, you are better than him. Stop stooping to this level. I mean, you cannot let the guy who cheated on you have the even opportunity to block you. What are you doing?
This apartment has a washer, dryer in unit.
I will say a good part.
It is hard to
I'm
find.
gonna tell you that actually I could kind of get.
I don't
you know?
even have a washer dryer. I'm not gonna lie in my unit, so that's good.
So none of this feels awkward to you, Maddie? You feel totally comfortable seeing him all the time, and
Yeah, he is the one that should have left, and hopefully he'll get the picture and he'll leave.
Oh, okay. So you're waiting him out.
Okay, well at least you're not gonna move when he moves.
Yeah, you're waiting him out, or you're not over him. I don't know. I think we're
both.
We're like flying somewhere, in both zones right now.
Well, yeah, I mean, either way, like whatever the reason is, you shouldn't tell a guy who you're on a first date with that your ex lives in the same building as you. Like that's just a really weird vibe, and honestly, just makes the guy scared and made me want to just run away.
I'm sorry I made you feel that way, but I just wanted you to know that if we ran into him or if he was around, then you would have known. But like, you just don't think about it.
Don't think about it.
What's wrong with you? Stop thinking about it, okay?
Maddie, he does bring up a good point, Maddie. I mean, that's like more like fourth date topic. Once you've got the guy hooked and then he can't go back because he already likes you, that's when you drop knowledge like that.
I barely see him. I see him once a week at most, and it's like in passing.
I mean, yeah, I think the real question is, Maddie, are you sure you're ready to move on? Are you sure you're ready to date?
Yes. Honestly, Derek, you have nothing to worry about. You're like way bigger than him, and if we did see him and like things got intense, you could definitely beat him up.
Oh no!
Oh my God,
Maddie, I don't think that's what it is.
So what?
Wow,
do I have to move for you to date me? Is that what you're saying?
I mean, that's like the bare minimum that you have to do to date me.
Whoa! Oh my God! Now who's being high maintenance?
Well, yeah. You gotta lower your expectations here,
Really?
Derek. Let's see if Derek is open for this. Derek, would you be willing to go out on a second date with Maddie? We will offer to pay for it.
Yeah.
No.
What? Why?
Hey, she's got a washer and dryer, Derek. You could bring over loads of laundry.
That's very enticing, but I'm good. I'm good.
Oh.
Okay, Maddie, have we learned anything from this?
Yeah, that he's high maintenance and the worst.
I think that's right, yes.
Okay,
Men are high maintenance
and the worst.
Yeah, and the worst. We are the worst, Maddie.
Need LASIK? Trust the experienced team at the LASIK Center at Evergreen Eye Center. No glasses, no contacts, no limits. What will you do? LASIK at evergreen.com.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
The girl that's on the phone to do a second date update today didn't even think that her story qualifies for a second date update because she's been out on more than one date with this guy, which makes it even more confusing why he wouldn't be calling her back.
Oh, yeah.
Her name is Marie, and Marie, how are you?
Hi, I'm great. How are you guys?
Good. You definitely qualify for a second date update, even though you've been out with this guy a few times. How many times have you gone out?
3. We've had 3 dates.
3 dates with this guy, and now he's just disappeared on you.
Exactly.
Dude, that is so annoying. I don't know why people do that to each other.
Yeah, you're telling me.
All right, so tell us about how you met him.
We met on a dating website, and we were actually talking on the website for, I would say, almost 3 weeks total.
So you guys talked for like 3 weeks online, and you've been on 3 dates. You're talking about over a month of knowing this guy, and then he just bailed on you.
Yeah, exactly. Definitely over a month since we've been talking.
Wow,
And
that sucks.
If you've gone on 3 dates, like, how far have you guys... This sounds weird, but how far have you guys gone physically?
Brooke.
Well, I'm just saying, like, I don't know what their relationship is. Like, have they already spent the night at each other's house? Because 3 dates is...
That's okay. You know, actually, no, we haven't. The furthest we've gone, we've made out. That's it.
All right. Well, I guess we don't need every single date unless you feel like there's some details we need. But what happened the last time you guys hung out?
Well, you know, the first dates were fine. We basically went for coffee once and then dinner. And then so the third date, the last date that we had, we went out to a bar. So it was a little different environment, a little fun, a little noisy, loud. But he ended up bringing a friend.
Did he tell you beforehand that he was going to bring a friend?
No, which at first I thought, well, maybe we're that comfortable with each other already that it's okay. So then I actually ended up calling one of my girlfriends, and she came over.
Oh, well, that's a good idea. So how did that go?
It turned out to be a great night. He ended up buying us tequila shots, and it was really fun. And to be honest with you, I was surprised. I've dated quite a lot, and I was pleasantly surprised with where things were going. And he's definitely a little quirky and has his ways, but I like that. And
You guys are practically married at this point. You've been kind of seeing each other for about a month now. You've met each other's friends. I mean, that's all there is left to do, right?
I mean, I thought we were moving forward at least to something further than where we were at.
Do you think there's a possibility that he was freaked out that maybe you were moving faster than him?
I guess it could be a possibility. I mean, at this point, I really don't know what happened. I mean, I don't think I came across as crazy at all. To me, we were both moving forward together, if that makes sense.
You said that he had quirks that you liked.
Yeah.
A lot of times that's code for he's kind of weird. Is he a weird dude?
There's just little things about him that at first I kind of found it endearing. And he has his ways, like to talk little tangents, but then he gets excited about the things that he's talking about. And he has a gap in his teeth, which is it's just so cute, and it just makes him who he is, I think.
Diastema is the technical term for that, if you were curious.
What is it?
Diastema.
Is it really?
That's the term for a gap in your teeth. Yeah, I've dated a lot of dental assistants, and they've told me that. If you ever need to talk about his tooth gap again, you can use the doctor's term for it if you want.
Well, that's good to know. I would love to talk about it with him if he will ever call me back or speak to me again.
So what was the last thing that he said to you?
So it's been 8 days since our last date when we were at the bar, and I've actually tried to call him a few times. I've texted him a bunch, and I've gotten one response, and it had one word, and it just said, sorry.
Ooh.
That's all I got.
Did you respond to the sorry?
Yeah, I did. I wrote back, well, what the hell do you mean? And I haven't gotten any response from that.
So are you hoping, because that sounds like a breakup to me. You don't have to have the breakup talk because you only went on 3 dates, but a sorry text means I'm done.
Yeah, at this point, I'd at least like an explanation. I feel like I deserve one. We've had this background together for over a month now, and we've been out 3 times, and then, to not even give me anything of just sorry, it's upsetting. I don't know. I don't even know why.
Did you stalk him online yet? Is his dating profile still up?
Yeah, no, it's all still there. It's all normal. Nothing, he hasn't changed anything.
Okay, well, we'll play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date update, all right?
Great.
Or third date update, or whatever you want to call it. But we'll get it right after this.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Today's second date update is a serious one because the girl on the phone was left at the altar.
What?
No. That's right. It's a very, very sad story.
Oh my gosh.
Way more in depth than any of our other second date updates.
Is she pregnant too?
She might be.
Yeah.
We don't know. She said that she hasn't hooked up with the guy yet in that way, but weirder things have happened. She was basically married to this guy.
Oh.
They've been dating for about a month now, and they've gone out on 3 dates in that time. The last time they saw each other, they had fun. They partied with a few friends. Then he didn't text her back. She didn't hear from him for a little while, kept texting him, and he finally just sent her one text that said, sorry.
Ooh.
And that's the last she's heard from him. Marie, are you ready to call your fiance?
It wasn't that serious. It really wasn't. But yes, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Okay.
Are you mad at him right now? Are you angry with this dude for just ghosting on you, basically?
I don't want to be angry at him, but I am, and I'm mostly confused. I really just want some answers.
Depending on his answer, I guess you can judge if you're angry or not.
Yeah.
Good point.
All right, I'm going to dial his phone number right now and see why he's stopped calling you after 3 dates. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, I was looking for Paul.
Yeah, this is he.
Hey, Paul, what's up? How are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. It's a radio show.
Okay.
What do you want?
I'm calling you because we recently got an email about you from one of our listeners. Her name is Marie.
Okay.
She asked if we could get you on the phone and find out why you stopped calling her. It's a segment that we do on our show called the Second Date Update. Do you have a few minutes to tell us why you're not talking to Marie anymore?
I mean, I don't know what she's told you or whatever, but I mean, I've kind of already sent her a text like saying sorry, and I don't know.
Yeah, well, she told us about the text, but she doesn't know why because you never gave her an explanation. So she's just more curious than anything.
I honestly, I don't think I really want to tell her.
Yeah, but Paul, hey, Paul, have you ever gone out with a girl that you liked a lot and then she just stopped talking to you?
I mean, yeah, but...
Yeah, so doesn't it kind of suck when you don't know why?
Yeah, I don't know if I can tell her. I don't know how to really tell her,
Well,
so...
the thing is, you're not telling her right now, you're telling me. Right?
I mean, I don't know, man, but, I mean, you said you talked to her, so you're probably just going to repeat, what I told you, so it's...
I don't know, you can pick and choose information. Why don't you be straight with us, and then we'll decide what she needs to know.
Was she moving too fast? That's what we were thinking. Yeah. Like maybe she was ahead of you?
No, I mean, don't get me wrong. It's nothing that she did, okay? It wasn't her fault at all. It was all on me, okay? And this is 100% all to do with me.
Okay, well then if it's your fault, why don't you just tell us what happened? I mean, if it's not anything that's going to embarrass her.
The thing is like, dude, it was just bad, okay? Like, I kind of want to, like, move on from it, just forget, like, it ever happened. It is what it is kind of thing, and just move on.
There was, like,
what was so bad?
Yeah, that's weird.
Did she tell you about the last date that we had, like, when we went to the bar?
She didn't tell us much. She just said you hung out at a bar with some friends.
Yeah, well, all right. Well, I was pretty drunk because, we were there with friends, drinking a lot. I drank probably way more than I should have. Mm-hmm. But we were having a good time, and, that's where I messed up.
All right. Well, my mind automatically goes to you were there with friends. Did you mess around with one of her friends or something drunk?
I mean, all right. That
sounds like a yes.
Yes.
That sounds like a big yes to me, Paul.
You dirty dog.
All right. Well, let me just explain. Okay. So I don't know why, like, we're drinking like we're 21 again.
Uh-huh.
And so I'm coming back from the bathroom and I pass her friends. We start talking in the hallway. I don't even remember like how we got to the point, but we start making out.
Oh.
And I in like mid making out, like I sober up like instantly, like that moment of clarity, like, what the hell are you doing kind of thing. And at that point I was like, whoa, I got to get out of here. Like, this is not how I am. This is not who I am. Like, so I like called my Uber and I got the hell out of there. Like, pretty much at that point.
All right. That's understandable.
And what a crappy friend she has that's making out with some guy that she's crushing on. Like, that sucks.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't want to put it on her. I mean, like, literally, I know how to drink, and that was not how you're supposed to drink, like, throughout the night. So, like, I take a lot of blame for that.
So you're kind of taking responsibility, but then you're kind of blaming alcohol. This is what I'm hearing from you, Paul.
I mean, you can blame it on the goose right now. You know what I mean? So.
All right. So, well, that's understandable then why you'd be like, does it suck, though? I mean, it sounds like you guys were having a fun time dating. Yeah. Does it suck that you made this mistake and now you don't feel like you can talk to her?
Totally, dude. We hit it off. It was like we had conversations that, like, probably some married people don't have. So it really sucks. But at this point, like, I don't know how, one, she'll take it, two, how to bring it up,
mm-hmm.
and then, like, three, how she'll feel like for the rest of the relationship.
Right.
So,
and
I've got some ideas on how you can bring it up to her.
Oh, no, Jubal.
I actually have a really good idea.
Okay.
I think you should just talk to her because she's actually on the other line listening to this phone call.
What?
Yeah. Marie?
Oh.
Hi.
Hey.
I don't even know what to say. I mean, did this seriously happen?
I mean, this is totally not how I wanted to tell you or even tell you, really, because I don't really know how to bring it up. Like, that's why I just kind of texted sorry. I was going to text you, like, this page and a half long text, and I was like, well, that's weird, so I didn't text it. And then I don't know. I'm sorry.
I'm so disappointed.
I mean, me too. I mean, right now I feel like even more so because now you're finding out this way, and like that's not who I am. I
can't believe my friend did that. I mean, she hasn't said anything to me.
Yeah, I don't want you to blame her. I mean, like I'm taking responsibility for it. Like I guess.
The goose.
Well, let me just say this. Like, it totally wasn't emotional at that point because there was no connection. Like when I got that moment of clarity, I was like, "What the is going on?"
Yeah.
And it was just once.
Yeah, like that's it. I don't even know her name, to be honest with you, and I don't really care to because, like I said, it wasn't emotional at that point. It was like 100% physical. I mean,
I don't even think you made out with me that night.
Ooh.
Marie, it's bad no matter what, but at least he's kind of a stand-up guy about it. I mean, a lot of guys would do this, and then they would continue to talk to you. They'd probably text your friend and be like, "Hey, don't mention what happened." Like, at least he was a big enough man to be like, "I screwed up, and now I shouldn't continue this relationship."
But it's also like the biggest red flag ever. I mean, if he's already,
how
are you gonna
trust
I mean, not that
him?
he's cheating on you because you haven't had that guy's talk yet, but if even in the beginning he's already making out with other chicks while you're there, I don't know.
But he said he's never done that. It's not like him.
Yeah.
But the thing is, Marie, I really like you, okay? I think we had a really good connection, and I think we still do. Is there any way you can forgive me? I don't know what I can do to maybe that, you could forgive me for,
I can't believe that my friend didn't even think that she needed to tell me. I mean, at least you're telling me. At least she was just going to keep it a secret. That's not a good friend.
Yeah, that definitely isn't.
Yeah, but he was pressured into telling you and didn't even realize he was telling you. He was never going to talk to you again, actually.
Would that have really been the situation where you just thought you never wanted to talk to me again?
Like I said, the one that got away kind of situation, but I don't know. It's been eating me up inside, so I probably would have ended up calling you, I don't know, maybe tomorrow, the next day. Eventually, I would have called you.
That's kind of sweet.
That's kind of sweet.
It clearly upset him so much that he knew he did something wrong, and there was a reason why he, was so upset by it and then had to just leave. I mean, it just shows how much he cares.
Yeah, I thought we had a really good connection, and it was.
Yeah, I agree.
We connected on so many levels. So
I don't know.
I don't know why I have such a hard time believing you, Paul.
I'm so down the
feel
middle.
like you're just feeding her lines at this point. Would you forgive her if she made out with one of your friends that night?
I would have to know the situation. I'd have to know all the details. I'd have to know all the information, Like, me personally, this situation, it was only physical. My mind, I was with Marie that night. I was not with her friend. I couldn't, emotionally kiss you then afterwards because I knew what I just did. So, I mean, really, I did it for you.
Oh, my God.
Nice.
You did not.
I mean, some things of the night, make more sense now.
Oh.
And you did say that you're sorry, and...
Oh, my God.
Well, I think this is a perfect point to ask. Hey, Paul, would you like to go out on a second date with Marie? We will pay for it.
Yeah, absolutely. I would love to.
Marie, would you be willing to give Paul another shot?
Yeah, I really would.
Don't give him another shot after this one, though.
That will never happen again, okay, Marie? I can promise you that.
You really promise?
110%, I promise.
Well,
Nice.
Congratulations, you guys.
Yay.
It's finally a successful second date. We haven't had a couple go out on a second date in a while.
We haven't, you're right.
I guess this is like a fourth date for you guys because you've been out on 3 dates.
Yeah, this will be number 4, yeah.
Yeah, Paul, I'm a forgiving and understanding person, and I'm excited to go out with you again. I got to be honest, I don't think that I'm going to be talking to my friend anymore. See, I don't need her in my life anymore.
I fully support that. I think that any friend that would do that to you is not a true friend.
I agree. Well, I'm glad this worked out. And whoever said the phrase, you can't have your cake and eat it too, wasn't true. We just learned that in a second date update.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592 says, that's quite deplorable, promising you won't cheat again after a third date. I read that text, I'm going to say, good job, texter, by, using the most complicated word any texter has ever used. Deplorable.
Hey, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fancy.
People in Texas are like, they stupid idiot.
It's a lot of syllables.
Talking about today's second date update. If you missed it, Marie wanted to call Paul. They've actually been out on 3 dates.
Yeah.
And the last date was a group date with her friends. And Paul admitted that he wasn't calling her back because he drank too much and made out with one of Marie's friends by the bathrooms.
Oh, man.
He admitted it. And then Marie suggests, then Paul agrees that they should never speak to that friend again.
Wow.
Because she's a bad person
Yeah,
for not
definitely.
telling Marie. It wasn't Paul's fault.
No,
It was her
definitely.
friend's fault.
Definitely her fault. It's probably a relief to her, honestly, because she's been trying to hide that for a
Yeah.
while now. Like, whew, finally.
So now her and Paul can continue on in their relationship and
Yeah,
screw that friend.
Perfect.
Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show and we will call the person that made out with your friend.